Okay, so this is a part two to the video that I uploaded just recently. So I left off at I eat damage, and I was talking about he was in, how I was in FOS round 12 tanking Bizarro, and he kept on coming to the middle, right? So we wiped about like twice because Bizarro kept on coming to the middle, and then I eat damage turned on his mic, and he was like, I tanked him yesterday and nothing happened. You know, he wouldn't come to the middle nearly as much as he did when you were tanking him. But keep in mind, I was tanking him the same way that I was tanking him the day before, and so like I was frost sniping a lot. Like I'm not one of the tanks that just like pulls once and then like never pulls again. Like I kept on using frost snipe. I was ice at the time. Like I frost sniped that man about like 2 times per second or some crazy shit like that. I kept on frost sniping, frost snipe shield, right? But so he kept on coming to the middle, and I kind of started losing aggro for some reason, you know. And so I eat damage, turned on his mic, and then he told me to use a group pull instead of a single pull, a single taunt. So he wanted me to use Inescapable Storm instead of Frost Snipe. And if you read the description for Frost Snipe, it says that the pool cannot be broken by any other pool. So it's like a really strong ass pool, right? So me being me, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, at first I didn't come off rude, you know, because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I told him that I was doing the same thing that I was doing when we first got our pets. Because you know, using a group pool on a boss is pretty stupid, and I never heard anywhere. I never heard a saying like a group pool pulls more aggro on a boss than a single taunt. I did not think that was true whatsoever. So that kind of got me mad on the inside, but I didn't show it at the beginning at first, you know. So I just told him that I'm not going to do that, you know. I'm just going to keep on tanking him the same way that I've been tanking for the past like 5 years, 4 years. So, you know, I told him that I'm just going to keep on using my single taunt. And then he was like, okay, but he better not come to the middle again, because like I said, he did not come to the middle when I was tanking him, because I was using a group pool, and it draws more aggro, I'm telling you. I'm like, that's not, listen, it wasn't ego or anything at first, alright? Because I just thought that it was stupid, you know? A group pool on a fucking boss pulls more aggro than a single taunt. I didn't hear that anywhere. Like, I never heard that saying, bro. So it was kind of crazy to me. So then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that shit. You know, I'm just going to keep on doing me. I'm going to use my single taunt. So I got mad, you know, because he kept on saying some shit that got me mad. He was acting as if he didn't get his pet because of me, because he kept on dying on Bizarro. If you watched part 1, I told you that. He kept on dying on Bizarro. I had to go tank, and then we got our pets that way. So he's acting as if he didn't struggle on Bizarro, like, but I wasn't struggling. It's just that I'm doing the same thing, but I'm losing aggro. I don't know if somebody's popping Ice Elemental or anything, but he just goes to the middle and comes back to me, goes to the middle, comes back to me. Bizarro does that sometimes. So, you know, we left, and we kind of argued for a bit. I said a lot of stuff. He said a lot of stuff. But then he said that if you don't stop talking to me, I'm going to mute you or some shit. I'm going to take your voice chat away, because he's a co-leader for some reason. So, you know, the crazy thing about that is Lord Darth Magneto was in group and league chat when that was going on, and a lot of co-leaders were too, so they heard that. So that's one thing, right? That's another reason. And the crazy thing is, I eat damage, the guy that I pretty much came at for telling me to use a group pool on a fucking boss. I defended him when this co-leader named Twisted Alice 2 kicked him out of the league for throwing a barrel at her. He literally went into gorilla form and he threw barrels at her, and she got mad. She was like, oh, stop doing that. But then he kept on doing it, you know what I'm saying? And she got mad, so she kicked him out of the league, which I think was pretty stupid. So I stood up for that man. Like, I was like, why'd you do that? That's pretty stupid. I invited him to a chat. I talked to him. I told the leader that it was bullshit. You know, I got him back in pretty much. I mean, I was defending him. I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. You shouldn't have done that. I talked to the co-leader, which was Twisted Alice, and I told her that that was bullshit and everything. And so After all that, this man is gonna say, I'm gonna take your voice chat away, and he's gonna act like a dickhead. So, I mean, that's whatever. I mean, if you're gonna kick me for that reason, then so be it. I don't give a fuck. You know, you guys just take the game way too seriously. That they take the game way too goddamn seriously. It's just a game to me, okay? I don't care. You argue, of course. We're humans. We're gonna argue, alright? But it shouldn't be like, oh man, he's your league mate. Yeah, of course he is, but friends argue too. So, so that's another reason. And another thing was that, like, every time that I'm doing something, let's say that I'm like crafting a mod, or I'm trying to like do my dailies so I could get off or whatever, I have this little saying where I say like, oh, my toe hurts, so don't invite me. So I'm in a Koski OP right now, and there's a co-leader in the league named Operator, and every time he doesn't want to run something, he's like, I'm clipping my toenails or some shit like that. That shit is hilarious to me. So what I started doing was, when I was busy, I would just tell my league mates, my toe hurts. You know what I'm saying? We're league mates, right? I can joke around. Instead of lying and saying, I'm gonna get off in a bit, when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lie, because I just like to keep it blunt, you know? So I'm just like, oh, my toe hurts. You know, I just jokingly say that because I'm busy. I guess they didn't like that either. I said that sometimes. I didn't say it too much. So that might be another reason why. And also, what is it called? Yeah, Lord Darth said that I didn't help league mates, which I think is bullshit. Because I run SM with my league a fucking lot. I've helped people get to round 10 a lot. I mean, a lot. I ran round 11 and 12 with my league mates a lot. And OSM, Trigon SM, FOS SM. And I've helped with KCT a whole lot. God of Monsters Elite, I have helped so much. Like, it's crazy. We were, like, I was in the group for the first set of people to get, like, a lot of the feats in God of Monsters Elite back when it was really hard. They would wait for me to get on, and we would run it together. I think I said that in part 1. But, yeah, I was there for pretty much everything. I mean, if they needed a body in Oli, I would always shout invite. Sometimes they would miss me because I'll be like that. Like, I'm just always there. Every time they need a body, I would always say invite. You know what I mean? So for him to say that I didn't help league mates at all, that's bullshit. That is honestly bullcrap. I don't even like, that's totally bullshit. I was always there. SM, I've helped so much, like, it's crazy. Round 10, 11, 12. In fact, Lord Darth was in my group when he got his pets for FOS, and when he was struggling, I was there. What is it called? OSM. I was there with him. He's saying that I don't help. That's kind of crazy. You know, that's really crazy. Because I'm always there. Like KCT, I was always there. Oli, I was always there. God of Monsters, always there. I don't know what else you want me to do. So that's pretty much why I can't join back Unholy Shadows. I'm guessing that's why. And so, I mean, even if I had the chance to join back, I wouldn't join back because, I mean, that's honestly bullshit, and they take the game way too serious. They're awesome league. Lord Blind is the only person in that league that I respect a whole lot. And I'm just saying that because, like, if a new member gets invited, he doesn't care. Like, he helps out everybody, and he doesn't discriminate. You know what I mean? So, shout out to him. He's the only person that I really, really respect in that league. But, you know, I do have some friends in there too. But as a leader, I really respect him. But yeah, that's why I can't join back, if you guys wanted to know. Because a lot of people have been asking me. I know I talked a whole lot, but I just wanted to get things cleared up. But anyways, I'll upload a video soon, hopefully. I know I've been inactive. I'll try to work on that. But yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Thank you.